wanna play the game with you. Life can be terribly tame if you don't play the game with two. And I wanna play the game with you.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, children. Welcome to the Generation Game. Nice to see you. Oh, and a special welcome to our viewers in Ostend. We found out the other day that people along the Dutch coast, around the Ostend area, watch our show regularly. Well, welcome, welcome. And if you'd like to send any money to the BBC, or any old clothes, they'll be very gratefully received. Well, a young lady who is still filling in for us, but she's doing such a lovely job. I know we welcome back this week again Miss Jenny Lee Wright. There we are. What a nice week.
Oh, fantastic.
And a good sporty week. What about the football? I think we've got a good team there, England.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about the fight?
Oh, I saw the fight.
Weren't you surprised?
No, not really. I knew a Negro would win. You see, that's why they held it in Zaire, you see. They can't full fight. But a good fight, and I think we've got a good fight we're going to have over there tonight. So let's meet the 8 who are going to generate. All right, over you go then, Jenny, and bring me on the first pair, or the first team, shall we say?
First team.
And who are they?
A mother and son.
Yes.
Nora and Tony Knott.
I see. Nona. It's Nona.
No,
Oh, Nona. That's all right, then. Can I just get in the middle? Nona and Tony Knott. And you're from Cumnor in Oxford.
Yes.
And you are Nona Knott, and you live in a house called Tangles.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, that's true.
Did you name the house?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yes, because it was in a tangle when we moved into it.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
Not because of the knot?
No.
I see. Jolly good.
Well, I thought the knots, if people came to see us, they'd never forget where we lived if it was called.
I think it's a good idea. A bit involved, but a good idea. What a great start. Right, you enjoy dancing and you do keep fit at home every day. You are president of the local Women's Institute. I'll give the girls all my love.
I will,
That's fine. And they are planting a tree in the village pond for them. Oh, yeah.
By the village pond.
Oh, by the village pond. Well, I hope there's not a knot in it. I thought they might put you in the tree, but never mind, yes. And it's a part of their Golden Jubilee celebration.
Yes, this year, yes.
Well, that's many congratulations to them for that.
So we're planting a golden maple.
A golden maple, what a lovely idea. I was just going to suggest it.
Yes.
Lovely. Now, over to Tony. You're from Bishop Stortford in Hertfordshire, and you and your wife manage a hotel in Bishop Stortford. I didn't know there was a hotel in Bishop Stortford.
Just.
What's it called?
The Dane House Hotel.
The Dane House Hotel. Do you want meals?
Yes.
If you want a hot meal, go to the Dane House Hotel, Bishop Stortford. Any beds?
Yes.
If you want a hot meal in the bed, go to the Dane House Hotel, Bishop Stortford. Right, you still drink and everything? Yes. If you want a hot meal in the bed, and a flagon of wine, here's the innkeeper. God, blimey, you're giving all the profits away, aren't you? Right, you did your national service in the army and spent most of your time in the Navy, sorry, and spent most of your time in the West Indies and Iceland.
Right.
Oh, that must have been awkward. Yeah, from one place to the other.
Yeah,
I should think you would. And then you went into oil for 5 years. I think you needed to. Yeah, get the skin back. Anyway, you play squash and you like drinking. You don't drink squash?
No.
No, good. But you have 2 children, 1 poodle and 3 cats. Right. Well, that's enough to keep anybody happy. What a funny family. Over here. Nona with your knots, and we'll meet the team you're going to play, who are Jenny.
They are a father and daughter,
yes.
Harry Miller and Sandra Trevelyan.
Ah, I see. And you're from Appledore in North Devon.
That's correct.
Well,
yes,
Anthea will be very sorry she didn't meet you two. She's down from that part of the country.
Yes.
So, Harry, you're from Appledore, North Devon. You're a publican. And before this, you ran a dairy business for 20 years in the Exeter area. But your wife had always wanted a pub, so you sold the dairy and tenanted a pub in Appledore. Is that right?
That's correct.
So you went from milk to milk stout. Yeah. Is that that?
White to brown.
White to brown. White to brown. And you're a great ladies' man. You have 2 ladies, Skittles teams, which play play in the pub alley and a ladies' dance team, and you were part found... Hey, where'd you find all these people from?
Oh, we dig them up around, you know.
You dig them up around?
Yeah.
He digs them up around. Wow, wow. I see. Anyway, you have 3 daughters, 4 grandchildren... 4 grandchildren, yes, and you do a bit of fishing when you can.
That's correct.
Yes, well, with all this going on, it's wonder you have time for anything. Anyway, over now to your daughter. Will you come a bit nearer, my love, if you will? You're Sandra Trevelyan from Exeter.
That's right.
Exeter, in Devon.
Yeah.
You are a housewife, your husband is a carpenter, and you have 1 little boy.
Yes.
Lovely. What's his name?
James.
James, I see. And does he look like your husband?
No.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
Oh. So he's not a chip off the old block. That's what I was trying to get to, you see. I thought that maybe a joke. He's not. All right, then. Wish I hadn't have mentioned it. Right. You're moving into a new house. Oh, in fact, you moved yesterday, and your husband built the house. Yes. And it all stood up all right overnight?
Well, overnight.
Overnight. Good. Well, I hope he's still there.
I'm not chancing tonight, so okay.
So you're not chancing tonight. Right. You have 2 Jane Russells. Oh, really? Well, it's nice to know, dear, I'm sure. And they're called Digger and Gappy. Fancy Oh, Jack Russell. Sorry, dear. Oh, how embarrassing, folks. Oh, I really had a hot flash, you know. Anyway, we're ready now for game number 1. And game number 1 is called Dickens. Not what the, but who the. Who the Dickens, you see? And if you'll just have a look, we will see some famous people. Characters, well-known characters from Bill Sykes there, Miss Havisham, Sam Weller, Mr. Micawber, Wackford Squeers and Scrooge. All, of course, from novels by Dickens. Underneath there, you see, we have 9 names of the books that Dickens wrote, you see? So 3 of them are wrong. What we want you to do, we want you to put the right name of the book underneath the right character, the character that appears in that particular story of Dickens. All right, then? So get to your boards, and you have 30 seconds to do this, starting from now. La da do 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 dum do do do. I could write a preface on how we met. La da dum, la la da, la da loo. And the simple 5 seconds left, so have a guess. If you're not sure about a couple of them, have a guess. Only a couple of seconds to go. All righty. If you'll just move to the end there, if you will, get to the end there, and if you'll come here, we'll see how you got on. All right, Jenny, ready for a bit of marking?
Yes, I am.
First of all, Bill Sykes. Well, now, Bill Sykes, you've put the old curiosity shop. It was Oliver Twist. So you've gone down on that one, I'm afraid. How about you 2?
Well, we're up on this one. We've got Oliver Twist.
Yes, Jenny?
Yes.
2 points for your side. All right, then. Going down a bit here, we have Mr. Micawber, and that was from David Copperfield. You've got David Copperfield, so you've got 2 points, so don't worry. All right, how about your side, Jenny?
So have we've got David Copperfield.
All right, then. OK, moving along now. Miss Havisham, that was Great Expectations. You've got it right again. 2 points for you. How about you, Jenny?
So have we. Great Expectations.
Yeah, boring game, isn't it? Fine. All right, then, moving down now to Wackford Squeers, Dorothy Squeers' son, by the way. She'd make a lovely Dickens character, wouldn't she? All right, Doc? Go on, no. Right, here we are, then. Right, so Wackford Squeers, that was from, actually, Nicholas Nickleby, and you've put Oliver Twist, which should have been the first one, so no points here. How about you, Jenny?
We haven't. We've got Nicholas Nickleby.
Oh, have you really? How lovely. How scintillating for you. Right. All right, then moving along to Sam Weller. Sam Weller, yes, the Pickwick Papers, and you've got Pickwick Papers, so 2 points for you. How about you, Jenny?
Oh, we're doing so well. Yes, we've got the Pickwick Papers.
4 points up to
Yes.
you. All right, and the last one, Scrooge, A Christmas Carol. Very easy one, that. But 2 good points. And how about you?
Yes, we're right too.
Of course you are. All right, Jenny. Thank you so much. A good game and very well played. Very well played. Well done. Full points. Full points. So let's have a look at the old scoreboard. Lona and Tony 12, Harry and Sandra 8. So you're 4 points behind, but a lot of points to be made. All right, then. Now, our next game is called Singers.
or personality singers, I suppose you could call it. Now, first of all, the gentlemen, you have got to do a bit of miming. So if you will just go back there, will you just stand on that disc there, and if you'll just go back to the disc there, and if you'll just go over to your lectern over there, and you come over here, don't do anything until I tell you. You're going to put these earphones on in a minute, Nona. And you, my love. You'll put the earphones on, and you won't hear anything that's going on. You'll hear some bubbly music, some washing up music or something like that going on. But then when I speak to you, they will switch back to you. When we get back to get each answer, they will switch back to my voice after the impression. But you won't hear what your partner will be hearing. So put those on first of all right then? And nice and tight so that you can't hear anything. All right then? Can you hear the music? Music? Yeah, she's away. She's away. All right, Nona? She can't hear anything. I can see the eyes have gone dead. Right. All right, Nona. She doesn't trust me. OK. Could we have now... I'll show you. No, 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 no. No, just a minute. That's the person you will be impersonating. That's the person you will hear. All right, then? Now, put on the music. Let's have singer number 1.
Here's what you keep saying when you're far from home. Mary, the sun shines here.
That's it.
The sun shines here.
What's he looking at me for? Don't you want to play? Don't look at me, look at your partner, and do all the actions of the singers. You know who that was, don't you? Yeah, well, she doesn't, you see. Oh, all right, then. OK, what have you got over there, Jenny?
Oh, dear,
I know, but I couldn't think of it at once.
So haven't you got anything at all?
We've got nothing. We were so near so far.
And you've got nothing. Well, how could you get anything from him? Well, it was Al Jolson. Yes, oh, I'll tell you. Al, never mind. All right, then. Can you hear me now? You can switch you back. All right, then. Switch you off again. Right, the next one coming up is this. All right, then. He's the person, the next one. You should be able to do this. Do all the movement, OK? Could we have the music, please, for this next singer?
It's not unusual to be lonely. It's not unusual to have fun when I'm lonely. When I see you hanging about with anyone. It's not unusual to see me cry.
You fool. Right, now, what have you got over there, Jenny?
I hope she's got it.
Right.
Tom Jones,
Tom Jones you've got. And a very, very good mind. I'm sorry about this, Cliff, but it's Cliff Richard. Sorry, Cliff. Oh, he's gone. Right, all right, then. That's it. It's getting better, though. Better. Where are they? All right, the next one. This is a good one for you. I'm sure you'll do this well. I don't know how you're going to feel with this. Can we have the music, please, for this one? All right,
on the good ship. It's a sweet trip to a candy shop where bonbons play. On the sunny beach and peppermint sleigh. And everywhere crackers and they'll reach there and there you are. That's a candy
all right, then. What have you got over there for this one, Jenny?
We've got Michael Crawford.
You were so near. So near, dear. And what have you put? It looks like the last one. But Elvis Presley you've had a go for, this one, yeah. Well, it was, in fact, Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple it was. No, never mind. And a very good impression again. Go on, Michael Crawford. Right. The last one coming up, thank God. Right. All right? That's the last one coming up. All right, then. OK, could we have the music, please?
Now it's a job that just suits me. When the feeling used to be, you can see what I can see. When I'm feeling honeymooning couples do, you should see them billing through. You'd be surprised at things they do. When I'm cleaning windows in my profession.
All right then. OK, all right. What have you got for this one, please, Jenny?
Well, I didn't... George Formby Jr.
George Formby you've got. George Formby, well, George Formby, we've got Sammy Davis. Mind you, very difficult. He's done this to everyone. Everyone, the poor child. How could you... It was, in fact, I'll tell you all, take your earphones off now, it was, in fact, George Formby. That's what you should have done, this. Oh, he did that to everyone. But some of your mimes were magnificent. A good game, I thought, and I think the game will be have another fun. Absolutely marvellous. Let's have a look at the old scoreboard. Yes, well, Nola and Tony, 16, Harry and Sandra, 8, so you even went more into the lead. But not your kind of a game, was it, Harry?
Not really.
Oh, wait till they get you back to the pub. Anyway, here are your consolation prizes.
Something very nice to drink out of.
Lovely job, yes.
It's engraved for you. And a very nice travelling vanity case.
And we'll be seeing you in our semi-final, which is coming up very, very soon. All right, then, off you go then, Charles. Oh, dear. Poor old Harry. Right, now let's meet our next two, Jenny.
Oh, dear. A father and daughter, Richard Sharp and Eileen Gillette.
I see. Over here, then. And Richard and Eileen. And first of all... Dick. Call you Dick. All right, then. Dick Sharp, you're from Dundee.
That's right.
I see. I like your cake. And from Scotland, and for many years you were a baker. Is that right? Oh, both in Civvy Street and in the Army, and then you decided to get a job as an insurance agent. All mouth and bicycle clips, yes. And you're now a district manager as an insurance agent. So you obviously, as you were a baker once and then you went into the insurance business, you like sort of taking the dough rather than making it.
Correct.
You like that, I see.
Well-bred.
You're well-bred, yeah. You've been connected with church music, both as a choir member, really, and an organist, covering a period of about 40 years, and have a son who is a Bachelor of Music.
Yes,
Has he been orchestrated?
I think so.
Well, it's a question, isn't it? Yes, well, give him our love. I see. Now, this is your daughter, Eileen... it is Gillette? Gillette, yeah, from Dundee as well. You took a secretarial subjects at college and now work at Dundee University. You first met your husband at a church youth weekend and were married in September and changed your name from Sharp to Gillette.
Yes.
And that really is his name?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's... And no children?
Not yet.
No. Any close shaves? I've been dying to get to that one all night. I really have. No close shave? No. I do. Well, give him our love. And now you're married. You've only been married for how long?
6 weeks.
Only 6 weeks?
Yes.
Oh, lovely, lovely. It's still quite fresh then.
Oh, yes.
You're married and you like to cook for him. What's his favourite meal?
Anything I cook.
Oh, yeah. He'll soon get over that. Right. We'll soon get over that, Eileen. Come over here, my love, and we will now meet our last pair for the evening. Yes.
And they're mother and son-in-law, Hilda Simpson and Anthony Bruce.
Oh, mother and son. Oh, did I hear a Bruce in there?
Oh, yes.
Oh, and Anthony Bruce, I see.
Right.
And mother-in-law, Hilda Simpson from Womborne. Womborne. Is that where the Wombles live? It could be. You are a wages clerk and you cycle to work every day. Oh, do you really? Your husband, Fred, is a fitter in an aeroplane factory and you like to go old-time dancing.
Yes.
You had a tandem and one day when you were out cycling, you dozed off and fell off the back. Is that right? Did you just fall on the floor?
Yes.
On the ground?
We both went.
You both went? I should think so, dear. Even those chimps ride better than that, right? You gravel as well. Oh, nasty. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes, you also once bumped into an elephant in Llandudno. How did you do that?
I was looking at something that was going on behind me.
Yes.
And the elephants were coming along Mostyn Street in
Llandudno,
you see, and the elephant stopped and I didn't.
You're accident prone, dear, aren't you?
I bounced off his trunk and sat on my bottom.
You're always landing on your bottom, aren't you? Yes. And in Peyton, you won an elegant grandmother contest. Well, that's easy to see because you look elegant.
Thank
Lovely.
you.
Now, the last contest, son-in-law. Is he a good son-in-law?
Yes.
He is good boy, right?
Good.
Anthony Bruce from Great Haywood in Staffordshire. You're a car salesman.
Right.
Most of your spare time is taken up with the family, doing the house and gardening, and you play squash to keep fit. And up to 5 years ago, you were a regular football player.
Yeah.
Jolly good. You make beer and wine, and your favourite is elderberry. Oh, I've never had elderberry beer.
No, that's wine.
Oh, that's wine. Sorry. When I do it all the time. Didn't get much of a laugh, did it? No. Anyway, when you were at school, you had 3 ambitions, which were to play football at Wembley. Well, that's a marvellous ambition, and I had that as well when I was a kid.
I didn't make it either.
No. All right, then. Make a note of that. Smart. I won't say the other word. Right. And also, your other ambition was to swim the channel.
Yes.
Another great ambition. And to take part in the film.
Yes.
Oh, isn't fate unkind? Here you are, being made a fool of on the Generation Game. But there we are. Thank you for playing the Generation. And I hope you still realise at least one of these. All right, then? Jolly good. And I hope we have a nice first game for you. But the first part is easy. Just come over here and sit yourselves down, stay in your pairs, and get over there to the end, my love. That's it, that's good, that's lovely. Now we're going to meet a lady, a very, very famous lady, actually. This lady was responsible for the beautiful bouquet that Princess Anne had at her wedding, and it was quite beautiful, as you remember, and a beautiful occasion. But in this time of the year, she goes from sort of real flowers over to the artificial decoration. But have a look at this. And I think you'll agree with me, especially if you have colour sets, that this is quite something you would be proud. Wouldn't you be proud, Hilda, to have that in your, you know, anywhere in the house, wouldn't you? You know, well, not one room, but I mean, you know, be a bit tickly. But there we are. But it really is beautiful. So let's meet the very, very clever lady who puts all these things together. It's Miss Alice Fairbrother. All right, my love? Dolly. Now, Alice, I can't call you Miss Fairbrother all evening, so, you know, have you got a nickname?
Fairy.
Fairy. I knew I'd seen you before. At the bottom of the garden. There we are. But I suppose this time of the year you're very busy with the orders that come in and everything.
Yes.
And you send these things, you make them up, and you send them just like that to places?
Yes, all over the world.
And all over the world. All over the world. Well, I can imagine people wanting those kind of things all over the world. So if you'll just show us how you go about it, and then they can watch over there and take, you know, real good attention to this. Starting off with a bit of the gold fern, I suppose you call that.
Yes.
Yes. And stick it
well
down there. And you can do your own thing. You don't have to copy what Alice is doing. You can make up your own, you know, do your own thing, as they say. A bit of driftwood in there. And there we are, a bit of holly.
Holly to fill it in.
Holly to fill it in. The holly's used as a filler. There. Just as a filler, that's it. All right then, a bit in there as well. Now, where are you going to put those?
Oh, put those in the centre.
Round the front, yes. Then you know where they are,
That's
don't you?
right.
Yes? Good. And they're pretty,
Nice
aren't
and,
they?
nice and bright and colourful.
Yes, they're very bright and colourful, those. And then, there we are, a bird down the bottom there. And a bird on the top. Makes a change. There we are. And there we are. That's the boot in. The boot's gone in. I knew the boot was going to go in. It is second. And in go all the... They're pretty shape, aren't they?
Bells, Christmas bells.
Oh, they're little bells, I see. And a bit more fern just to fill in the odd little place here and there.
Just a few more bits.
And what a marvellous thing for you to all make this year, kids. Well, as kids, I think everybody have fun doing this. And you can make some... Now, look at that. Wouldn't you be proud of that, Christmas Day? Wouldn't you? You. Love. Really love. Well, now, don't go away, Alice, because we want you now to be a judge for us. So if you just pop over there and pop back when I call you. And if you'll just come to me now, if you will.
And if the first pair take these 2 tables, so as I can get you in the right order for afterwards, and if you'll go to the other 2 and get round there a bit, my love. That's it. And round here, work in that way, if you will, so that we can all see what you're doing. We'll do your own thing, make your own Christmas decoration. You've got about 1.5 minutes, the same time as Alice, starting from now then. We've got just under 1 minute left, I think. All righty then, 45 seconds. So start doing the odd touches. A few odd touches. You dropped your bird there. 30 seconds left. So the finishing touches should be started now. Try and use as much as you can. 20 seconds left. La la da da da. Do do. Stop! If you'll just stop now, and if you'll just step in there. And Alice, will you come back to me, my love? And let's get back to your table, my love. That's it. Hilda, you are a fidget, dear, aren't you? I must put you on wheels. Right. Now there, I think that is the front, is it? But the bird's having a bit of trouble, isn't it? Whatever you did with it, but not bad, is it? Get in there. She's good. Very good indeed. What do you think? Marks out of...
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 for that.
Definitely.
I think very good indeed. Good start. Lovely. Now, what happened to Hilda? Look, she didn't use her driftwood, did she? And what's this round here? Oh, yeah, well, actually, not bad. Not bad. I mean, she didn't get so much in, but I mean, it has a shape to it. Yes. What do you think? 2. 2 out of 5 for that, only because you didn't fill in very much. But the idea was good, Hilda. Now, if you just stand in there, will you? And no, not you, my love. Sorry. There we are. That's good. Now, how about that?
Not too bad at all.
Not too bad.
There,
He's certainly got everything but the kitchen sink he's got in there. Yeah, and not a bad shape. What do you think, Marks?
4.
4 out of 5. Very good. Very good. Lovely, lovely. Let's just get round there, my love. That's fine. Now, which way round is this, dear? Which way? That way round? Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, with the bells facing the front. Yes. Well, what do you think of that?
Ooh, I should think... Try the centre there.
Yeah.
3 out of...
3. I think that's good marks.
Yeah.
Good marks. 3 out of 5. Very well done. Very well done. And Alice, I know it's going to be a big rush like it always is for Christmas, but thank you for showing this because I'm sure a lot of people didn't know it was... Although it isn't easy, I think with a bit of practice, anyone can have a real go at this.
I think so.
So thank you again. And a very Merry... I know it's a bit early, but a Merry Christmas,
And
Alice.
to you too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And come back here, my love. Love fun. Here we are. Here we are. Could we have a look at the old scoreboard, please? Richard and Eileen, 7. Hilda and Anthony, 6. So there we are. We now go into your sort of last game. And the last game is called TV Archives. Now, this is going to be very interesting. And if you'll just come round here, we'll show you what it's all about. All they've got here, for the people viewing at home, is a television screen. You'll be seeing exactly what they will be seeing. And this will be very interesting, actually, because we're going to go back quite a few years to see some of the popular shows of years ago on television and see how much you remember about them. All right, then? A lot of them were very, very big shows indeed. So let's have TV Archive clip number 1.
Rockin' it, Pete, rockin' it, Joe, rockin' it, Fred, go, let's go, and I'm a Kenny from Winkle Tree, I'm in London, TV.
Now, write down as quickly as you can what programme you think that was. All right, then, OK. What have you got? You haven't got anything that side?
No, we've got a squiggle, which
We've
is
got a
nothing,
squiggle.
really.
We can't count a squiggle. And you have got
6-5 special.
Yes, and it was 6-5 special. That was 1957, that was, and you saw Pete Murray, sorry about that, Pete, and Joe Douglas, Freddie Mills, and on trombone, of course, Don Lang. So let's move over to the next clip.
Stop work, everybody stop.
Being ridiculous. I can't agree to your demands. Lily, you're late. Have you been shopping in my time?
Why not? She works in your time. Look, now that Brother Lily is here, I propose to put this matter before my executive committee. I'll take it I have your permission to withdraw, convene and consult. Executive committee, gather round.
Make way for the wounded.
There we are. Jenny, what have you got that side?
Yes, we've got the rag trade.
Pretty easy one
yes.
that way. What have you got here? Yes, the rag trade. And, of course, the year was 1962. Miriam Carlin, of course, Peter Jones and Sheila Hancock, among the many people that did appear in that. OK, the next TV clip.
Hello, Jane. Well, we better go in a body into Gran's room, say goodbye.
Oh, I don't know she's up yet.
Oh.
Gladys, I've had a sleepless night worrying about you.
About me?
Yes. Without me being there, this won't be a holiday for you. It'll only be more work. So I'm coming with you to look after you.
What have they got, Jenny?
Oh, they've managed it. Yes, it's the Groves.
Oh, they look very doubtful, didn't they?
Oh.
Very doubtful at one time. The Groves, you're right, 2 points. And we've got the Groves as well. Well done our side as well. It was the Grove family, and the year, in case you're interested, 1957. And, of course, Granny Grove, Nancy Roberts. She was a real beauty, that one, wasn't she? All right, our next TV archive clip.
Seriously, you know, there's not much wrong with life in Britain today.
Of course there isn't. Joking apart, though, the welfare state is a wonderful thing.
And think of jet travel, television in every home. It all adds up to the sum of human happiness.
And don't forget the fundamentals we rather take for granted. The right to say I do what one damn well likes.
People will talk fondly about the good old days, but think of the drudgery.
There we are.
Ooh.
Now, what have you got over there, Jenny, for that?
We've got, what's that?
David Frost talking.
Oh, David Frost talking. Talk in. I'm sorry.
Oh, talk in. No.
Wrong.
David Frost when he was a boy. Did you see it? Didn't he look funny? There we are. No, you can't have anything for that. It was, in fact, what we've got here, which was That Was the Week That Was, which was a very big show, and the year was 1962. And that was, well, all the gang, David Frost and all his gang. All right, the next clip, please.
Also, I have a passport for purposes of identification.
Oh, come on. Here I have to congratulate you, David.
Oh, Ian, not you, too.
Oh, what's the matter? Didn't you get an excellent interview, please? Oh, that. I thought you were talking about something else.
Come on, fellas, you won't quit till you join the Married Men's Club.
All right, then. Anything for that? No, difficult if you don't know them. And you knew this one, didn't you, Hilda? I heard you tell him.
Yes.
Compact. It was, of course, Compact. A very, very popular show then. And 1965, that was made. The guy's still in Crossroads. Did you see him?
Yes.
Yeah, did you recognise him? Yeah, he's put on a bit of... Never mind, right. And the last one coming up now. Now, the last clip, actually, it isn't the actual opening that you used to see every week, but this was the only clip we could find of this particular show. It is the actual setting, and you will hear the actual music, the theme music of this particular series. A very popular one, so let's hear the clip and see the clip. There we are. And what have they got over there for that, Jenny? Difficult ones.
We've got... Yes, it is difficult, isn't it? Cabaret.
Cabaret. And you've got In Town Tonight. No, it was in 1955 and the show was Café Continental. Remember they used to draw up in the carriage and they used to open the door and they used to say, bonjour, madame, bonjour. There we are. There we are. But very interesting. And you were very good at that game. But, of course, very difficult. If you don't know them, very difficult. Good game. Good game. Lovely. Let's have a look at the old scoreboard. Richard and Eileen, 11. Hilda and Anthony, 16. So well done, you two. And we're sorry to lose you.
Yes.
We're very sorry. Here are your consolation prizes.
Which is a silver tankard to be engraved for you, and a very nice travelling case of makeup.
There we are. We'll be seeing you in our semi-final, which will be coming up very soon. ready now for our semi-final, and as you see, Nona and Tony will be playing Hilda and Anthony. And actually, we have 4 very good semi-finalists. Oh, I don't know who to put my money on. But as you see, we have quite a free stage, and we've had that quite a lot in the last few weeks. But would you mind helping me, Nona? Don't have to get up there. Well, if you can, it's marvellous. I just have to step in. No, it's the front, you see. I just have to step in this. By the way, do you remember... Hey, you're good at this, Nona. You've done it before. Leave me alone. Hold on. It's fine, Nona. That's lovely, dear.
Do you want me to take?
No, that's all right. I'll do it myself. No, because I've just got to take my trousers off now, you see. As well, you see. It's all for the show, this. There we are. Oh, it's so lovely to feel free. All right, then. Yeah. That's never been done before, has it? Right, well, now, can you go back over... You used to go to variety theatres years ago. Variety theatres. Do you remember one of the greatest ever? Please. There's more to come. Now, do you remember the marvellous act Wilson, Keppel and Betty? Weren't they great? You remember they did the sand dance and all that? Well, that's what this is all about. If you just give me a little bit longer to change, we'll show you what we want you to do. All right, then? And good luck. Forgive us. Sissy Williams, please forgive us. Ladies, can you recognise these people? Yes, of course. It was Lionel and Joyce Blair. We thank you very much, Lionel and Joyce. Oh. Just shows you how we remember all those wonderful days. All right, man, and I like you like this, dear. Yes, we'll see the blonde bit later. All right, then, so don't go away. Right. A bit of judging? Bit of judging. All right, then, OK, then, off you go. Here we go. Chicken legs. Right, well, now, that's all there is to it. Would you do the toss-up? Will you do the toss-up? Right, with each other. Tails it is. Do you want to go first or second? Up to you. First, get it over with. All right, then, off you go. And you can get changed while you're in there, Nona and Tony. And you'll just come here, if you will. OK. There we are, Hilda. You get all your thing on, dear. And don't forget, shake it about, you know. Get it all going. And here we have Wilson, Bruce and Hilda. your mother-in-law. Over here, Hilda, over here. Get in the middle, get in the middle. Start with the right foot, OK, and follow me. Here we go. Watch me. That's it, come on. Turn. You do the funny one. That's it. Now wriggle. Just do it. Very nice, Hilda. Follow me, it's the first step. Round circle. Good. Hilda, go over there and have a laugh, dear. And sit down and relax. Oh, God, Lois. There must be easier ways of making a living. Are they all ready? Good. Tony and Nona. Oh, Nona, I like it, dear, I like it. Oh, it's done nothing for you. All right, then. Do you want to go in the deep end? Roll your trousers right up. All right, then, here we have Wilson, Knott and Nona. OK, after me. Here we go, after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good note. Now try this one, try this one. Absolutely super. And Lionel and Joyce. Oh, didn't they have a go?
Well, they were absolutely terrific.
The spirit of
a moustache on a moustache. That's
yes, the fair moustache showing through.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
Well, 16, 17.
Yeah.
So
16 for Hilda. And 17 for Nona and Tony.
Yes.
Oh, well done, well done. Give me the trousers back. Very good. There we are. Nona and Tony, 17. Hilda and Anthony, 16. So congratulations to you. Oh, it's been a lot of fun. I think the way you had a go at those things like that, I think you're very brave. And thank you two again.
Thanks,
it's
Bruce.
always lovely to work with you. And you're in Canada for pantomime?
Yes, I'm Buttons in Cinderella.
You see, you go anywhere to be hated.
And I'm at Richmond.
Well, no, at Richmond. Well, good luck for you, Pat.
Will you give our love to Anne?
Will do. Bye-bye. Thank you again. And here we have your consolation prizes.
Yes.
There we are, then.
Here we are. For Hilda, there's a very nice travelling vanity case. Thank you. And for Anthony, there's a very nice clothes brush and a shoe polish. Okay.
Jolly good. Marvellous. All right, shoulder to shoulder here and face to front. This is the real crunch. Why didn't anybody tell me? Right, there we are. Now, I'm going to ask 3 questions. The first one who answers the question will win the point, providing, of course, that the question is answered correctly. The first point coming up. Who will represent Britain in next year's Eurovision Song Contest?
The Shadows.
The Shadows. You're right, Nona. Well done, my dear. You're one up. The next question. Which ceremonial occasion took place in London this week?
The opening of Parliament. No,
yes, you were there. No, you were there. Opening of Parliament. You've won, Nona. You've won. Don't worry, dear. It's in your hands. And she's given you the big ring, hasn't she? After all those lovely impressions. Well, so do I. Well, there we are. This is for you.
You've won a very lovely leather briefcase.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you'll go in with a few other things if Nona can get that memory working. If you'll just go round there, Nona. There we go. Sit yourself down nice and comfortable. And take the sliding doors away, please. That's it. Lots of articles are going to pass before your eyes, Nona. We want you to have a real good look. All right, then? You have 45 seconds to have a look, starting from now.
And on the conveyor belt tonight, a hairdryer manicure set, a casserole, a massager, a writing case, a silver bowl, a barometer, a cuddly hippopotamus and a little hippopotamus, a coffee set, a can opener, a hold all, a table set, a saw and tool case, Christmas arrangement, a camera, a chess set, a makeup set, 2 decanters in leather, a rose bowl, a yogurt maker, a steam iron.
There we are then, Nona. And round you come and keep thinking all the time. There we are. Thank you, Jenny. All right, then. Over here, then. Keep thinking, because everything you can remember, you will take home with you tonight. All right, then? So you have 45 seconds to recount your thoughts, starting from now.
Electric hairdryer.
Electric hairdryer.
A casserole with
a casserole.
Sort of thing underneath, heater underneath.
Heater underneath, yes.
Some cuddly toys.
Some cuddly toys.
A decanter.
A decanter, yes.
Electric mixer.
Electric mixer. Yes. It was a chess set.
Make yourself chess set.
Yes, chess set. Yes, be quiet because you can't concentrate. It was a steam iron.
A steam iron.
A steam iron. A cloth.
A rug.
A rug, yes, a rug. Yes.
Powder with, I don't know what it was, you know, but a box.
A box with
powder on the top.
With powder on the top,
and there was
yes.
a sort of thing looked like to hold, I don't know what it was. It was a little sort of plastic thing.
Plastic thing, yes, and the barometer. He wanted the barometer. I could hear him from over there. All right. Didn't she do well? Way! There we are. There you go. There he is, Tony. Well done. Congratulations. See you next week. Bye. Bye-bye now. Whoa.
Game with you.